Okay, morning Year 7 and welcome to day 3 of our virtual bushcraft trip. As you can see, I'm sat next to the fire. It's quite warm here at the moment in our communal point, and hopefully you've had a lot of practice by now in actually starting your fires and cooking on your fires. I just wanted to briefly show you a couple of other ways of starting a fire. One is using a bow and drill method. So this is a piece of elder wood. It's quite a soft wood, and the wood here underneath my foot is made of clematis pine. So the stick would go in like that, and we would just twist this like so. Another method is to use a strike stick, and again this is one of the methods that we'll be using on the bushcraft trip next year. And another method is we've got some flint and we've got some steel, and that is just struck against the flint in that downward action, and eventually you will get some sparks to start a fire. So, talking of fires and explosions, your first activity is outdoor experiments, and I know Mr. Miller has got a fantastic experiment for you, and I'm sure he's going to have lots of fun with you, causing some sort of explosion of some sort outside in your back garden. Following that, you've got lots and lots of activities. So we've got lots of outdoor art activities. There's lots of creative things for you to do and make today, so it's a creativity day today, followed by your supper during your evening meal and your supper during the evening. And then we're going to finish with another Zoom session, which again will start at 7:30. It's a show and tell Zoom, so it's about you showing off some of the things that you've made and created throughout your 3-day bushcraft trip, your virtual bushcraft trip. And then we'll have a break again for about 10 minutes at 8 o'clock, and then we'll reconvene again just after that for a final 20-30 minute slot on Zoom, just to round up some of our thoughts and feelings of our virtual bushcraft activity. To our virtual bushcraft trip, this is day 3, and this is breakfast day 3. So we are cooking blueberry and lemon pancakes. It certainly sounds yummy, so hopefully we will have some nice pancakes at the end of our cooking. So what do we need for this? We need 200 grams of plain flour. We need half a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda. We need 75 grams of blueberries. So we won't use all of those blueberries, we'll use some of those. We need some lemon zest of 1 lemon. We need 200 millilitres of milk, 1 egg, and a teaspoon of golden syrup. Okay, so I'm going to pop the 200 grams of flour and bicarbonate soda into there with the lemon zest, like so, and then we're going to use about half of these blueberries. Okay, and then just give that a little bit of a mix. Okay, so on this side over here, I'm going to pop in our 200 millilitres of milk and 1 egg, and then we're just going to give that a little bit of a whisk. Like so. Okay, and we're going to gradually add that to the mixture and give that a little bit of a stir. Just keep stirring that until all the mixture sticks together. So we've got our pancake mix. Okay, so that's looking like our mix there. Okay, and we're just going to add in teaspoon of golden syrup. And a good little trick with this is just to heat the spoon first, just to get it nice and warm so the syrup comes off the spoon nice and easily. Okay, we'll go with that. And it goes. That's it. And just scrape off the syrup there. Okay. And then just mix that in. Okay, and then I'm going to pop into our pan.
Oil.
A little bit of oil first before we go. There we go. And then a spoonful or two of this into the pan. Like so. And we'll pop that onto the grill and just let that cook there for a few seconds. So as you can see, it's starting to rise a little now, taking the shape of a pancake. And we'll come back to that in a moment or two.